Comes from Paul Willemse, wearing 5. Good to see him back after such a long absence in international terms. Last game was in the Six Nations last year. That's blocked down, and away France go, and it's Flamand, the second row. It's a knockout punch in the opening 4 minutes.
Too early, and that's exactly what's happened. It is sloppy play from the Gloucester scrum half. Varney, really, you haven't got any guards there, you've got no protection. I'm not quite sure whether you wanted to chip that ball over the top, but unfortunately it's a nothing kick. Flamand, as you just said, he just can't believe his luck. He has the dexterity just to pick it up, and off he goes underneath the
positions. Corrected, the Italians hold firm again, and Dupont goes to the back line. Ficou gets through the first tackle and almost away. Quick ball, crossfield kick. Where's this one off to? It could bounce anywhere, and it bounces for Ramos. France are in.
Like a forward, here we go. That's come off a French hand, I think. I don't think Penaud touched that at all, but we'll have another angle.
Try.
That's come off.
Does Blue get a hand there is probably the only question, isn't it?
And gone back from...
We're just going to play the best angle to show that now, Matt.
Still advantage.
Still advantage, says the referee. Cyril Bay comes on the charge. Dupont will get it, but it's slower ball. Ntamak knows he's playing with advantage, and boy does he take advantage. What a kick right in the pocket of Ethan Dumortier, who scores on debut. But take a bow. Take a bow, Roman Ntamak.
The bounce of the ball hasn't gone their way. We're just seeing how they turned that ball over again because there was not enough protection at the ruck. So again, Varney needs to call people into there to help him. And when it comes out, them being stretched from left to right, there's a space over on this left-hand side. And on debut, there he goes. Easy, 3 tries.
Massive power that they've sprung from the bench in the shape of Macalo and Teo Fifanoa to drive forward. Midfield, Ficou. France turning the screw, raising the temperature.
Advantage, high tackle.
Advantage being played. Teo Fifanoa, great hands, Jalabert! Great finish. France burst back at Italy again.
Thanks, mate.
It's 2 heavyweights, and Italy have been a heavyweight in this game.
It is, but at the moment, I don't think they're worried about the bonus point try. Yes, it's a nice point, but actually, this is better that they're putting themselves a bit of distance between Italy. A very dangerous Italy side. And I've got to say, Ficou, on both occasions, you go to the go-to man. He just did enough at that inside centre role. He rolled with the punches, he picked the ball up, he made it.
Gets it away to Ntamak.
Avantage terminate.
Again, they've not kicked on their own terms. It's a poor kick. It just lobs the ball up to Mac Hansen.
A little chip and chase for Hansen. Oh, nearly bounced for him. Ntamak gets in the way. And then a loose, wild pass under pressure from James Ryan. But Penaud, can Penaud go here? Brilliant ball inside the Jalonche. Opening the pitch up with the French. Jalonche needs support. He gets it from Damien Penaud. You never give a vampire a taste of blood, and that's what Damien Penaud is. He's one of the ultimate finishers in world rugby.
We might as well pack up and go home, Robbo. What do we know? The French know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to open up this Irish defence. They're trying to play a chaotic style of rugby, which means the point of attack is always changing. The Irish can't set defensively. You've got Irish defenders bouncing out, biting in. That's exactly the type of defensive line that this French team really want to get stuck into. He does so well there, does Damien Penaud, to get through that gap. In November he was quite quiet at times, and he just burst into life. He is a class act. Can't keep him quiet all game.
Escargot.
This time Dupont looks one way, goes the other. Scotland have come offside. So here goes Mo Afana, a little skip. Good tackle from Tuipulotu, but look at the white jerseys lining out here. And Romain Ntamak, a sense of inevitability. 4 minutes on the clock. France have their first try.
And this is the difference.
Francois Cross is on for France in place of Anthony Gelon. Remains to be seen whether it is actually a head injury assessment or just a straight replacement. And there's the kick ahead, and well, it's set up nicely in the end there for Stuart Hogg. Damien Penaud got first run there, but in the end the bounce beat him, but it's there for France. Dupont, the long pass out on the right hand, and now the white jerseys have got big numbers here. Ntamack, Ethan de Mortier, a second try in 8 minutes. And the man who simply couldn't stop scoring for his club, Lyon.
Rugby, we talk about the bounce of a ball. Again, lovely play. Finds space in the backfield. The bounce actually sits up for Stuart Hogg. But the counter, the work in the deck, actually comes off the heel of Hugh Jones. Scotland down a man, scrambling across the field. The 3-on-2 executed perfectly, straightened up by Ntamack. And over he goes in the corner. And the problem for Scotland now is every single physical area.
Oh, and it's been poached, and Ramos is away and clear. And that is going to give 7 points to France. Just when Scotland...
Smile on his face the whole way home for Tom.
France within touching distance. Dupont on to Wadi. There's Dupont again. On to Fickou, and Fickou clinches it for France. Thousands of flags being waved in the stands. And if justification for that call was required,
Use it! One!
Great start, I think, from France there, but Cyril by the Toulouse prop actually missed a massive overlap on that left-hand side. And we see the first of the box kicks from Van Voortvliet. Pretty good, but again, it gives chance for Ntamack to run back.
yeah, despite the requirement of extra tempo today from... Oh, and there goes Flamand, there's the offload, and away and clear goes de Mortier. De Mortier out wide to Ramos, and France has scored on the counter. That is where they are so dangerous. England have immediately fallen into the trap.
Wow, there is a tremendous amount of support over here, but even those guys with their fantastic cockerel hats on would not have expected a try so far and so fast in the game. 1 minute, 49 seconds, and it's Olivon, the ex-captain, makes them Flamand. He's got to be one of the players of the season so far for France, and now it's just a foot race. And with those two guys on the ball, Ramos is always going to make it. That was super stuff. De Mortier, this is Olivon. This is where they're so dangerous with the offload. Flamand, he can play in the back row. He's playing second row today. And look at this. Biding time, De Mortier out to Ramos on the left. What a start from France.
Well, Ramos scored with an interception against Scotland. And here you have to sense that they go to Flamand.
Interference in the air.
Nest carrying on is Francois Cross. Cross, who scored in the Grand Slam match last year. It is a penalty advantage here to France. Here's Jonathan Danty, showing there he can step as well. Flamand! And Flamand powers his way through.
Advantage in the air. Stay off the play.
Like he is France's, and Dupont is phenomenal. He is France's player of the tournament so far, as far as I'm concerned. He just does everything well. Even Stevens. Ooh, that's going to be a pen.
There's the pick up from Aldrich. Aldrich, the inside ball, and Olivon. It's 3 tries in the opening house for France. It is turning into a rout.
England are just falling apart where they should be strong. Invariably all week we said, right, we're going to have him in the front row. Genji's going to take Oldakiri apart. That didn't happen, and then just when everyone breaks up, everyone loses concentration, they think, oh, it's going to be a penalty, 3 points. No. Aldrich thinks differently. Let's go. This is why I'm one of the best number 8s in the world. I go. Options left, right. Pulls the ball back inside. Who's there? It could be Cross. It isn't. It's Olivon. This is again. It's the 8 to the 7. It could have gone to the 6. The back row are rampant. France are rampant. England are clueless.
The England staff that they regard England as that much fitter than France, and they thought they could get past them in the last 20 minutes. Well, Thomas Ramos and Antoine Dupont showing no signs of losing their mojo, and look at the pressure being applied there on Marcus Smith. Ramos just cantering through the England defence. Well, at the moment, it's just a tangle of arms and
legs.
Ben,
we've confirmed that number 7 is onside. I'm just making sure it's his hand that presses down on the ball.
Look, it is his hand. It is
well,
his
they
hand.
think it's Oliver.
Okay, so if it is his hand, then we can award the try.
Well, that's a try coming again. 7's there, he's got black tape. And
in terms of truly competitive matches which have major consequences. And Stewart couldn't grab it. This is the last that England have at Twickenham before the World Cup. And then there was the hand of Anthony Watson in there. The referee says it's a knock-on advantage. But look at France here.
Still playing advantage.
And it's Damien Penaud, and it's Penaud against Dombran, and across comes Stewart, but Penaud is coasting in. It is a humiliation.
I'm happy with everything. I've got advantage to knock
Damien Penaud, whose father Alan started at fly half at Twickenham back in 1997 when France beat England on their way to a Grand Slam. Well, his son today is going to put the icing on a record defeat.
Well, they've just pulled England literally apart, whether it's up front with their back row. Penaud, Dombran was going to get nowhere near him, and that's what happens. You get loose, you chase again. England's defence goes all to pot, and that guy just flies in. I'm not going on holiday in France for my summer anyway. Summer holiday is off. They have just taken England apart.
At Twickenham, appeared in even greater numbers as the crowd left before time, and it's happening again here. Moefana, Ramos, oh again, it's simply magnificent. Penaud again. France have gone past 50. And now they smile. And they've even got an Englishman amongst them, Sean Edwards.
I'm lost for words. You got Rafa Ibanez just boiling lovely there. Fabian just purring watching this. Simple back row move. I know you've got forwards out because Ollie Lawrence has been injured, but still you've got to score the tries. You've got to put the cream on top of the cake, and that's exactly what France have done. 2 tries for Penaud, 2 from Olivon, 2 for Flamand. Who else has got one? Ramos in the first, 1 minute 49 seconds. It's been obliteration, absolutely obliteration. 7 tries. Sean Edwards has nowhere to look. High five in 4.
Red carded for that, only picked up a yellow but suspended. Here's Ramos now for Intimac. Intimac gets away. Where's the support? Intimac throws the dummy, stays on his feet, and now it's Dupont. Oh. What a pass! What a pass for Damien Penaud. Parisian precision, luscious handiwork. That is French rugby at its absolute best.
Oh, wow, where to start with that one. Brilliant little play here. Soft tackling from Wales. Look at that. Nick Tompkins grabbing around the shoulders. Dummy pass from Intermac. Sacks in 3 defenders and still gets the ball away. But what about this pass? Oh, my gosh. That is half the width of the field at pace with accuracy. Anton Dupont, that is why everyone knows your name. Lovely awareness here, look. Intermac sucks in the players. Oh, that's disappointing from Wales. They had bodies there. There's the pass. Wow.
That pass went the entire length of the Champs. Listen to the noise in this packed Stade de France. Pulls it back for Intermac. Dante's on the wing. Dante must score for France. It's catwalk stuff again from the men in blue.
Brilliant bit movement there as well from the French backs, pushing Dante, the slightly bigger, more ball carrier, outside Penaud. Knowing they didn't have complete numbers, so maybe a bit of strength and contact was going to come into it, but this inside ball is working so well for the French at the moment. Really good work there, keeping that ball alive. Look at that offload, not even looking at where the ball's going. Poor Rio Dyer on the outside edge of the Welsh defence had so much ground to try and cover. Initially they do well. They managed to get themselves in front of the player, but in a one-on-one there, you know Dante's going to get it.
Dupont trips over his own man. Still going though. Look at the strength of the wee fella. Clement, and now Cyril Bay. He's going to get held up just short. Marshall leaves it for Dupont. Full phalanx of players away in support, and then it's the monster Willie Antonio with the big boy blitzkrieg on the Welsh side.
Yeah, number 3 Antonio up against the Welsh fullback there, pretty much the biggest mismatch you can probably get. But again here, I talk about Wales not coming up off their line. For Anton Dupont to be tripped up, yet still get to his feet and make ground, just shows you that Wales aren't really blitzing up. And if this position, defending your try line, you've got to get up off your line there.
Marchand. Good take by Olivon. It's this wonderful line out forward. Climbing like a skyscraper. France just might start to enjoy themselves here, which will mean dangerous times here for Wales. Here is Fickou, another French fancy. Sublime.
That is skill set executed under pressure. Dan Bigger, the fly half for Wales, absolutely shot about that line, but unfortunately there you can see there, look, he leads the way, the rest of the line didn't follow, but still France didn't get flustered. There was Wales players all throughout that attacking line, getting in people's lines of direction, their eyesight, and still France were able to pick off the gaps.
Wales trying to poach, trying to go over the top, told to leave the ball alone.
Release now, tackle!
Luku once more, and is the opportunity here for a win. Ramos, yes, it's another one! Damien Penaud, more sweet dexterity from this French backline, and 80,000 Frenchmen and women and children rise in triumph.
They had that early penalty, didn't they? So they chose the tap and go. But there was no panic. Look at this, composed, hands, get the ball into space and jog it in. France are at that level of attacking play.
20 tries in the last 24 tests, Damien Penaud.